Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Prapti and today we'll make this crochet shrug. Check out my Etsy store Soft Stitches Studios. So let's get started. For this project you will need yarn. I have used 3 colors: dark purple, light purple, and white. As you can see right here, I've used those colors. But you can make this square in 1 singular color, or you can use 2 colors, or you can use 3 colors like I did. You will need a 4.5mm hook and a optional stitch marker and a pair of scissors. Okay, so now we're gonna be starting our first row. So first thing we'll do is make a slip knot. So just go through and then make a slip knot, and then we're gonna go and put it on our hook. And now we're gonna make our fake magic ring. So we're just gonna be chaining 3. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. And now we're gonna slip stitch in the first chain we made. So in this chain right here, we're gonna be slip stitching. So place your hook through and pull up a loop and then pull through the first loop. So you should have 1 loop on your hook. And it might be a little hard to see, but we will be placing our stitches in this small hole right here. So I'll just show you. We're going to be making 15 double crochets into this small hole. So for our first double crochet, we're just going to be chaining 3. So 1, 2, 3. This will count as your first double crochet. So for our second double crochet, we're going to be yarning over. So yarn over, and then place your hook inside of the circle. It's be kind of hard to see, but it should be there. So just feel it around until you reach the end, like here. And then pull up a loop, pull through both loops, and then pull through both loops. That is your second double crochet. There you go. Now make your third. So just yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. And just do that again. And over, oops, yarn over. And make sure you are weaving in your tail as you go, so you just have less work to do. So just like crochet with your tail. Okay, so far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm counting the first 3 chains as a double crochet. So I have 6, and I'll see you when I have 15. Okay, so now I have crocheted 15 double crochets, including the first 3 chains we made. And now we'll start our second row. So you're going to slip stitch into the 3 chains. So go in the last 3 chains, this one right here, so the last one, and then we're going to slip stitch. So pull through and then slip stitch. And then this is your first row completed. Now we're going to start the second row, which will look like this. It'll have gaps in it. So we're doing this with the same color, and we're just going to be doing 5 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to double crochet in the next stitch. So just go in the next stitch and then do a double crochet. And now we're going to do 2 chains and then do a double crochet. Then 2 chains and then double crochet in the next stitch. So we're going to repeat that all around. So just do 2 chains in between the double crochets. And it'll give this gap effect. So just do 2 chains and then a double crochet. There we go. And now continue that all the way around, and I'll meet you when I reach the other side. Okay, so once you have done the last double crochet in the last stitch, you will need to do a 2 chains and connect it to the chain 5 we did earlier. So just do do 2 chains. So I'm just going to do that again. 1, 2. And now we're going to slip stitch in the 3rd chain. So count 1, 2, 3. We're going to chain and slip stitch in this one. So just go in and then slip stitch. And then you have your 2nd row completed. Now it's time for the 3rd row, which will be to do all these filled up, so there'll be no spaces, no nothing. So we're just going to chain 3, 2, 3. Now we're going to put 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space. So 1, 2, then we're going to do a double crochet into the double crochet the previous row. So just on top of the stitch. Now do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then do 1 double crochet on top of that double crochet. And your row should look something like this. So there should be no gaps, just do double crochets continuously. So 2 in the gaps, 1 on top, and then just repeat that all the way around. I'll show you one more time. So just do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then 1 on top of the previous double crochet. And just repeat that all the way around, and I'll show you how to join and change colors. Okay, so once you have completed the row of just doing double crochets, we're gonna start by changing the colors. So just finish this row, just add 2 more double crochets, and then we're gonna slip stitch into this chain right here, and the chain 3 as our first double crochet. So just slip stitch and you are done with the purple part. You can either continue with the same color, or if you're changing colors like I am, you can follow along. So we're just going to be, oh, it's got twisted. Okay, we're gonna be chaining 1, and then we're gonna cut off our yarn. So we're just gonna cut off a little bit here, long enough to weave in, and then just pull on it, and then you are done. Now I'm gonna grab my light purple, this color right here, and we're gonna make a slip knot. So just make a slip knot, and then attach it to your project. So I'm just gonna attach it to the chain 3 spot, nice and simple. So just put your slip knot through your hook, and then just pull so it's in front, and then chain 1. There we go. Now we're gonna be doing our square, so it'll look like this. So after you chain 1, we're gonna be chaining 6 more. So in total we'll have 7 chains. So do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in total you should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. And now we're gonna skip 5, or we're gonna skip 4 and go in the 5th stitch. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4, skip those 4 and go in the 5th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. And now we're just going to single crochet in the 5th stitch. And it should look something like this. Now we're going to be doing 3 chains 3 times. So we're just going to chain 3 times, and then skip 1 stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch. So just single crochet right here. Now do that 3 times. 3 chains, skip 1 stitch, and single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 3, and then single crochet in the next stitch, like that. And now we're going to repeat what we did here. So we're going to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to do 4 skips. So skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then join in the 5th. So single crochet in the 5th stitch. And now we're going to repeat what we did here. So we're just going to do 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to skip 1 stitch and then single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 3, skip 1 stitch, then go in the next stitch. Chain 3, skip 1 stitch, go in the next stitch. So you have done that, and now we're going to repeat that 7 chains and then skip 4 and then do this, and then you'll have 2 corners of these. So these are the first 2 corners, and you will have these are the first 2 corners we made this. Now we're just going to make this and these 3 combo, and then we'll do this, and I'll meet you when we have to start this row of double crochets. Okay, so now after you have done the chaining 7, skipping 4, and the 3 chain clusters, you should have done it all around, and it should look like this. There should be 4 of the chain 7s on the corners, and you should have the clusters 4 times. So I'm on the last cluster. I'm just going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to single crochet into this stitch where I did the slip stitch joining. So just single crochet, now slip stitch into the chains, and then you are done with this chain row. Now we're going to start on the actual purple row. So this one right here, it's going to look like this. So now what we're going to do is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this will act as your first double crochet. So you're going to be doing 4 double crochets, and we're just doing the first one here. Now you're going to be doing 3 more. This was your first one, so just do second one. So yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through both, pull through both. And then this is my last one, so yarn over, pull through, and you have done your 4. Now we're going to be doing 3 triple crochets. So just going to yarn over twice, 1, 2. Then you're going to pull up a loop from pulling it from the chain, so under the chain, and then you are going to pull through the first 2 loops, pull through the second 2 loops, and pull through the last 2 loops. So it's like a double crochet, but you're just doing it 3 times. So just yarn over twice, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, just like that. And this is our last one, so just do that, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. And now we're just going to do 2 chains, 1, 2. Now we're going to repeat this, but just reverse it. So now we're going to do 3 triple crochets. So yarn over twice, pull through, pull through, pull through. Just going to do this quickly. Pull through. And now we're just going to do our 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So this is what it should look like. and it should just be like going up and then going down. So you'll just do 4 double crochets, 3 triple crochets, chain 2, 3 triple crochets, and then 4 double crochets. And now we're going to be doing the 3 chain clusters. So in the first little space we have, we're going to do a single crochet. Just 1 single crochet into that space. Then we're going to skip this space that we already put a single crochet in, and we're going to put 6 double crochets inside this. So just double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And now we're going to be doing a single crochet into this space here. And that is the pattern. So for every one of these 7 chains, we're going to be doing 4 double crochets, 3 triple crochets, 2 chains, 3 triple crochets, 4 double crochets. In the first 3 chain space, put 1 single crochet. In the second one, put 6 double crochets. And in the last one, put 1 single crochet. And you just repeat that all the way around. And I'll meet you back when I reach to the end. Okay, so now you should have finished making the row, and it should look something like this. There should be 4 corners and these little curves at the end. And now I'm just going to finish this. So we're just going to single crochet in the last curve. And now we're just going to slip stitch in the chains. So in the last chain right here, we're going to slip stitch, pull up a loop, slip stitch, and then chain 1. Now we're going to be cutting off our yarn, and I'm going to change colors. So just leave a okay size tail to weave in later. And if you're just using one color, you don't have to change it all. Now I'm gonna grab my third color, which is white, and I'm just gonna attach it to the square. So just make a slip knot, and then go into the place where you had ended off, then put your slip knot through, and then pull through. Now chain 7. So we're just going to chain 7, chain 1, chain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. There we go. And now we're going to be, oops, I flipped over accidentally. We're going to be doing a double crochet. So do a double crochet in this end piece here, in the corner. And now in every corner we're going to do a double crochet, chain 3, and then a double crochet. And now we're going to chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And then we're going to be doing a single crochet in the previous single crochet. So just right here, do a single crochet, and your square should look like this. And now we're just going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and do a single crochet in between these stitches. So just after 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, right in the middle, we're just going to do a single crochet. So not on top of any stitch, but just put your hook in the middle of those double crochets. And now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're just going to do a single crochet on top of the single crochet. And now we're just going to repeat, so just chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, double crochet, double crochet, chain 3, then double crochet. So we're just gonna be doing this all around till we get to this end spot, and I'll tell you how to finish the square off by doing this round. Okay, so now we're gonna be starting our final row. So we're just gonna end this one. We're going to be doing 3 chains, 3, and then we're gonna single crochet into the place where we attached our yarn. So just right there. Single crochet, and now just slip stitch, and you are done with this row. And now we're gonna start. So our final row will look like this. It'll just make everything look like a square and like join everything together. So we're going to be doing 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and this will act as our first double crochet. And we will be doing 7 double crochets. We'll do 7 double crochets. So this is our first one. We're going to do 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just move everything to the side. And now in this chain 3 space, we're going to do 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to chain 3, 2, 3, and we're going to do 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we made a corner. Now we're going to do 7 double crochet into this space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just one more to make 7. Whoops. There we go. I'll just push everything. It'll kind of stay in one side, so you're just going to push it all so it reaches the end. And now we're going to be doing 4 double crochet in these 2 gaps. So just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're doing 4 more in this gap right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're just going to be repeating what we have done. So it'll just go in a pattern till you reach the end. So you're just going to do 7 double crochet, then in this we'll do 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, then do 7 double crochet, and then do 4 double crochet here and 4 double crochet here, and you just repeat that all the way around. So once again, do 7 double crochet here, do 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, 7 double crochet here, 4 double crochet here, 4 double crochet here, 7 double crochet here, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and you'll do 7 double crochet here, 4 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 7 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 3 chains, 3 double crochet, 7 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 4 double crochet. And I'll meet you when we attach the square. And sorry, we attach these 2 sides together. So like, I'll meet you when I finish this. Okay, so now your square should look like this, and you should have completed the rows. You should have just repeated the same steps we did for each of the square chain divots for the spacing. And now we're just going to end it off. So you're just going to go in the third chain from your first fake double crochet. Just go in and slip stitch. So just go in, pull up a loop, have one loop, chain one, and cut your tail. Now we're just going to be weaving in our ends. So grab a darning needle and you're just going to weave in your ends. So for this middle one, I like to just go through all of these rows and just like put my end through. There we go. And just like that. It's focusing. Yes. And for these ones with the chain, I like to put them in right here. You can flip your work if you want, but it'll look cleaner at the end. So just go through these and then just put both of these through. There we go, and you can just cut off the excess and it'll just stay right in. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you a additional thing you can do. This is completely optional, but if you don't like the chain one sticking out on top of your work, or you just want a smoother outline like I have done with this square, as you can see all the stitches look smooth. What you can do is you can take out the previous chain one we did. So just take it out. So reverse your work basically. Now go back here and then you have the two loops, right? Just undo all the work and you should be on the last double crochet. So just go through and then pull all your yarn through like so. And now grab your darning needle and thread it through your work, and make sure you go into this in the chain 3 we did previously. So the first fake double crochet we did, just gonna go through here, pull your needle through, and then pull this stitch through, and then you should have like a fake stitch on top. So you can barely tell if there's a stitch here, and it just looks really seamless when you join all the squares together. And you can just put this back in. So I'm just gonna weave it. Don't pull it too tight because you want that illusion of a stitch. Now you're just gonna weave it in all of the stitches. So just weave it all in. Weave. I put it in all of these stitches right here. And make sure you don't pull too tight so you can hold that place in. And there you go. It looks totally seamless and it'll be way easier to join it at then. So you can try doing this, or you can keep doing the chain one method, so slip stitching and chaining one. And you're done. And I'll show you how many squares I do and how to join them. Okay, so For making the shrug, you will need to lay out your squares like this. So you will need to have 8 squares, 2 sets of 8 squares along a row. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you will have 2 rows of 8, like here, 2 rows of 8 squares, and stitch them together. But you have to leave an opening for the middle 2 squares. That's where your neck will go through, and you just sew the sleeves like this. So the sleeves are 3, 3, so 6 squares. You sew them into a tube, and you can just attach the 2 squares on each side and then do the same for the other side. So in total you're using 16, and there's a 2 square, or 4 in total, opening. So that's it, and I'll show you how to sew the pieces together. Okay, so now we're going to be attaching our squares together. So right now I just have 2 squares as an example, and you'll need the same color yarn that you used for the outer layer and a darning needle. So first thing you're going to do is get your squares and just try to line them up and then flip them like this. So the good sides are facing out and the bad sides are facing in. There you go. And just get your yarn ready. So let's just do that. Now we're going to start the stitch. So we're going to be doing a mattress stitch, and this stitch will be seamless and it won't look, clumpy or anything like that. So it's kind of also known as the invisible stitch, but let's just do it. So go in that chain right here. So we did the chain 2, go to the corner, chain 2, and then go in this chain right here. Just go through, pull through, and then you're gonna pull back in that double crochet right here. So just under this loop, just pull through, and that's the first step. Second step is just the same thing on the other square. So you're just gonna go through the chain and come back, come back around that second square. Now we're just gonna repeat that all the way across. So I'm just gonna go through the same stitch we went through in the first square, then go in the next. There should be like a little cross. And then we're gonna go through this stitch, the same stitch, and then go through the third. There we go. And now we're just gonna repeat that. Go through, stitch, have this like V shape, and then do the same stitch on the second side and pull right through. Make sure you alternate between the squares. And once you pull through, it should look like this. So you'll see these, it'll look like they are made together and not stitched, and that is exactly what we want. So they'll just lay it together, the right sides will be facing up, and you have to do that with all of the squares. So we're just attaching like this, attach the sleeves with the chest area, attach the squares, attach here, and then just repeat. And you should have 4 holes, 1 hole at the bottom, 1 at the top for your neck. Then for the sleeve, you should have each have a hole for your arms to go through. And I'll meet you when I show the end product. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed crocheting the shrug. I think it turned out pretty cute and it looks perfect to elevate any outfit. Make sure to like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Bye!